Yo, boys, back with another video. I know how I said I wasn't gonna play solo shuffle, but what time is it? I don't know if this is. I'm pretty sure this is earlier today that I just happened to log on at like 2 or 1, and I ended up just queuing it, and it wasn't bad. I think I'm like 1800. I'm like 20 and 4 right now, or like somewhere around there. I might be 19 and 20, 19 and like 5 or something, somewhere around there. It's been actually pretty nice. The games at low rated, but obviously I'm learning Arcane. And yeah, I watched Aga's video on Arcane. He has like a 2 hour video. I just looked at the burst rotation and all that good stuff. Um, yes, it's pretty much you're just keeping up 5 stacks, and then you're just using Arcane, your instant cast, and then whenever you get clear casting, that's when you're using the the channel cast one, whatever it's called. I don't even know, I forgot. But it's pretty easy, and then on this map, it's really good for me because of the knocks. As you can see, like I can knock everybody. For some reason, I randomly was just lagging some of these times. It was kind of annoying, but whatever. So it's either I do the most dam or I do no damage. It's like if I can free cast, I'll do a lot of dam, but if not, I'm kind of like they'll just kick me on every cast. They'll stun me. They'll incap me. It's like by the time I can even get a cast off, it's like they already have their kick back up. So like you legit, if they have a kick, you cannot cast until you fake cast. That's what I need to start doing more often. Like I need to like not be casting unless I'm getting precog, especially on my burst, because it's like you're not gonna get any of that, any of that off. But as you can see, we get precog there. We end up, ring of firing. Ring of fire is actually really good. I end up using Arcane Sphere, which is not the best, but I've seen people running it, so I ended up just using it. I don't even know if it's like good or not, but whatever. It, I haven't really. I mean, I've seen them hit for about 100 to like 150. I don't really channel it all the way, obviously, because this is a waste of time. It takes way too long. It's like 2 times of a greater pyro, so it takes like insanely long amount of time. But yeah, pretty much. Honestly, I should have just knocked the H pile off and then ringed it up. So when he tried to get up, he would run into the ring. So I'll have to start doing that too. But yeah, having knock is really nice. Having ring of fire is really nice. As you can see, I knock him all the way off again. He ports up, and yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a lot of fun playing Arcane. It does a lot of dim, and it feels like I have a lot of CDs. I have Alter Time, I have Temporal, I have Block, I have my shield. I have like 2 blinks. I have shields for my teammates, which gives me another shield. I have a wall for like a couple seconds. I have my minions, which uh you just get a bunch of CDs as Arcane. It's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I do have fun playing Arcane. Now, at first, I was kind of learning it. I was like, bro, I ain't doing no damn. It's like, if I'm focused and they're like, they know how to kick me and they know how to just stun me and cap me on every cast, it's like, it is really frustrating playing a caster. However, there is games where it's like, it can be fun. It's just like, whenever you have 2 melees on you, it's just unbelievably, like, just I don't know what the word is. I end up just DB ringing him because why not? I end up trying to sheep. He ends up kicking me. So I was gonna get like a RMP type setup where I was gonna ring the druid and sheep the priest, but whatever. I end up alter timing, which is probably actually really good because he ended up popping all of his CDs into both of us. So I end up altering all the damage back. And then I have temporal. Actually, no, I don't have temporal. I already used it. So there we go. I get healed up. I end up shielding. I end up, I'm pretty much just pulling off CD and I'm just popping off. It's pretty basic stuff. And I saw what you guys did in the community post, and it looks like you guys want to see me push a looking for group. So I guess we'll be doing that for a video or a series. Like we can try to get a looking for group and push them as high as we can, and then go on to the next player or whatever. Pretty much like just doing free carries, but for content, pretty much. And it could be pretty fun. It looks like you guys want to see that because I mean it's content, so it's whatever. But I actually did, I had somebody message me, which I'm actually going to get up right now while this is watching, so I can get his name here. It's a Duxie. Yeah, he ended up messaging me on Discord, so he ended up hooking me up and telling me what's goody about the one-shot build. So I'll be trying that out. It's like a flag curing type build. So I'm gonna try that out tonight most likely, and yeah, I might have that video on it tomorrow. We'll see. It just depends on how it goes. If it actually does what I think it does, then it's fine. But I think we end up almost killing this guy, but he ends up just getting the swap, and he ended up dash burning on top of that. I end up ring of frosting him, get a full ring. He ends up trinketing. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty basic stuff. I actually do enjoy playing Arcane. I end up just blocking because I was like, yo, if we have 0 CDs left. It's like we either win the game or we lose. I actually ended up having kick there. I could have got a full kick, but I got feared on it. And the shaman just ends up taking him out. So as you can see there, I'm doing the least amount of damage because like they're actually focusing me. Even though it's, I'm still doing damage. It's just, if they stop your burst and stuff, it's like, it's really difficult to do them. hmm But, yeah, I mean, these lower tier games are pretty fun now. I don't know, I mean, I had a bunch of people tell me that, or somebody else in the comments that commented on my commentary post as well. He told me everything that's current, up to date, so appreciate him as well. Apparently the MMR hasn't gotten fixed much, so like it's still not, the best, but it's whatever. I don't really plan on playing high rated anyway. I plan on probably getting to 2300, and then I'll just wait till the end of the season whenever everyone's playing, or like close to the end. Because I assume we still have an insane, like, if 10.2 is going to be like a month or two or three, like 3 at most likely, you can already tell that the next season's already going to be like, it's going to be close to like summer or something. So like we have a very long time. I'm trying to get everybody to 2400. That's the goal still. I want to get every class to 2400, and then we'll go from there and see what's good. If I want to like push them glad, or what I want to do next. But pretty much just push them 2400. I just don't have that time to sit in a solo shuffle for that long. I mean, it's fun if you're sitting there and it's like I don't have anything else. If I don't have anyone else playing, or if I know arenas, or just any content at all, or no carries, whatever. But otherwise, I don't really like doing solo shuffle. But these games overall were pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Even though a lot of stuff's happening in the match, we're just PvEing. I think that's the best part about it. I don't have to rely off a setup to win. I can just PvE and kind of just have fun. Just I can mess up at this rating and still win the game, instead of playing high rated. And if I mess up one button, I just die in a global in a kick or something. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Low CR games are, honestly, if you want to learn, solo shuffle is definitely the place to do it for like a low CR player. Obviously, it can be pretty difficult because at the same time, you can get a bad teammate, and it's really hard to learn if you're playing with teammates that are like incompetent, if that's the word that you want to use. But um, and I forget to use my arcane blast when I have those two instacasts. I like forget that completely because it automatically starts out with it for some reason. I forget all about the button, but whatever. So yeah, I think Arcane's pretty lit. I think it's definitely the most fun spec out of all three mage specs. I don't really like not the only reason I don't like fire is because you don't get fast fireball, and I hate just not being able to fireball at all. It's like it feels like a greater pyroblast because of how long the cast time is. So it's like I don't want to play a class that just sits there like a Destro Warlock and Affy that just insta casts to win. I hate it. And on top of that, they're dead and like instantly. You get no heals. You get alter time. It gets purged. You're dead instantly. You have no walls. You have no temporal. Your shield gets broken. At least you have another one. You have like unlimited blinks. I don't know. Arcane Mage just feels a lot better than all the other specs. Maybe Frost Mage might feel good, but I haven't seen any obviously. But that's how that is. And yeah, Ring of Fire, not gonna lie, it's pretty lit in solo shuffle. Definitely one of the better spells. And being able to move while casting it, it is kind of annoying. Because honestly, I thought you could move while casting your mount like in an RPG. I had it and I tried using it and then casting my mount while moving, and it didn't work. So that's tough. Yeah, I thought I was gonna do a 5-head strat, but it ended up not working out. But we ended up just executing him here for the good old fashioned big damn. Because you get, I think it's like below like 25% or something, or 15. They take like a lot more damage with the execute, and then I also had my touch of magi on him that just executed it. He was taken out instantaneously. For some reason, it doesn't tell me their CR. I don't know if that's a new thing that they put in, or if my thing's just bugged. Because usually, I remember, or maybe they changed that. But I thought before it used to show like everyone's CR and their MMR, or maybe it did. Maybe I didn't see right. Maybe I'm just baked. I don't know. This guy ends up popping off. I end up just alter time because I know that he ends up kicking arrow here. He ends up purging my alter time, which is actually pretty crazy since, you know, he kicked air. You wouldn't expect him to do that. I end up trying to steal his, I end up temporal. So as you can see, temporal, alter time, look at this, all the way back up. Bam. I end up walling off that. And they can't purge temporal, which is like god tier. And it's like a 4 or 5 second, you know, before it comes off. That's the only bad thing that it's not like an alter time. You can't just cancel back when you want to. That kind of sucks. But as you can see, this is a situation where it's really hard to get off your burst. Because like all they have to do is just do one thing, and it's such a long cast time. You wouldn't think that's a long cast time, but I wish it was like combustion, where you could just instant cast, get it off, and I wouldn't have to do it. But I guess it wouldn't be fair. I guess. I mean, we already have like a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I'm just making another video. As you can see, we end up executing him again without even sheeping. Because like honestly, in solo shuffle, all it takes is like a fear or a Hajj or really anything. Like, you don't really need max CC. Now, if I was playing with, like, a rogue or a melee or something, then yeah, it could be really useful. But when I'm playing with a warlock or a caster, it's kind of just do damage, win game. Because, like, dampening is all that matters. That's really all the games come down to is damp. Whoever can live the longest will win the game. So, like, in twos, Westerners are the best because they can live the longest without having, you know, they can do everything. But like that's what it feels like in solo shuffle too. It all comes down to if your class is good for the long game and not for the short game. So this is the last round here. But yeah, I am going to be doing the series and looking for group because I know you guys want to see that and we can test it out. Just get some random from looking for group and I can help him push, try to get him, help him, you know, with some CR. I end up knocking this guy off the Kingdom Come over here. My H-Pound almost ends up dying in the opener. He ends up bubbling. I end up getting his altar, or his PI. I end up popping off here. Still trying to burst, but I have to bait his kick. No, I just got his kick. Now I burst him and we end up almost killing him. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know if you want to see more Arcane, but well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, peace, boys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below.